I'm Casey Clopton, Loss Control Property Consultant for East Tennessee. In this pep talk, I'm going to give you a few tips to help your organization prepare for the winter season. While we can't control the weather, we can do things to help reduce the impact of cold weather events. What is winterization? It's a way to help prevent loss by preparing buildings for the winter season. This is usually done in the fall before truly cold weather arrives. So why is winterization a good idea? Well, while we may not know far in advance that rainstorms or other weather-related hazards are coming, we can reliably predict that winter will happen every year. This means we can help prevent losses to our buildings with preparation. Having a preventative mindset is crucial for saving public dollars, your time, and preserving public assets. This is why we use winterization. It's an organized way to assess a building's vulnerability to the impending cold weather and keep costs low by getting ahead of the upcoming weather events that can negatively affect buildings and disrupt operations. Winterization doesn't have to be difficult. There are plenty of ways to prepare buildings for the winter season. One way to start this process is to delegate a weather watcher. They can be your first line of defense in helping protect your buildings this winter. A winter weather watcher is one person on staff who agrees to monitor weather conditions and implement cold weather procedures if needed. They can create a list of buildings and determine which ones are vacant or in use to make the winterization process go more smoothly. The use of a winterization checklist can also streamline their inspections. This checklist can include things such as check the heating equipment to make sure it can maintain an overall building temperature above 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Identify and provide safe emergency heating equipment in areas prone to freezing. If this equipment does not activate automatically, then a person should be designated to monitor the building temperature and activate the equipment as needed. Identify concealed spaces, such as crawl spaces, through which piping passes and consider temporary interior openings. This may help pipes from freezing and bursting. Inspect the roof framework for weaknesses and determine the roof's capacity for snow and ice loading. This may help prevent damage. This includes inspecting roof drains for debris, leaves, and silt, and removing them as needed. Be sure drains are clear of ice and snow to facilitate the melting runoff. If the roof is pitched and without drains, making sure there are open paths to the eaves and ensure drainage and prevent ponding is crucial. This can keep the roof in its best condition. Completely drain boilers and hot water heaters in vacant buildings or in any building when the boiler or water heater is no longer in use. This may help prevent water-related losses. These should be flushed with the proper antifreeze solution and blown out with compressed air. For water-cooled equipment, such as compressors and pumps, make sure to provide adequate heat, locate them in heated enclosures, or provide the proper antifreeze solution. Make sure adequate heat is provided in fire stations for all firefighting apparatuses. After municipal swimming pools have been closed for the season, check that all piping, pumps, and filters are drained and purged with compressed air or provide the proper antifreeze solution. Provide adequate heat or heat tracing tape on water-filled instrumentation and controls. Make sure that the heat tracing system has adequate capacity and is in good working condition. These are all ways to provide the buildings in your care with what they need to sustain the winter months without incident. Lastly, we are always here to help. Each Grand Division has an assigned property conservation consultant. We can provide you with insight as well as templates for winterization and property conservation. We also provide online training for all of our members through Safety National, with over 1,000 environmental, health, safety, and human resources trainings to help keep your employees safe during the winter season.